It's a great pleasure to deliver welcoming remarks on behalf of UNESCO Geneva Liaison Office and to salute the initiators of this wonderful event for your very much appreciated efforts to hold this activity in the Palais des Nations in the House of Peace and Dialogue. As a representative of UNESCO, I am especially pleased that you decided to organize this event on the occasion of World Day for Cultural Diversity and Dialogue and Development. As stated by UNESCO Director General in her annual message on this occasion, and I quote, "Celebrating cultural diversity means valuing an outstanding source of exchanges, innovation, and creativity, and recognizing that cultures are important assets for peace and progress," end of quote. As well-informed students of international relations, you may probably know that in 2001, UNESCO adopted Universal Declaration on Cultural Diversity. The declaration states that cultural diversity is as necessary for humankind as biodiversity is for nature. In this sense, cultural diversity is the common heritage of humanity and should be affirmed for the benefit of the present and future generations. You will all agree that supporting culture and intercultural dialogue opens up new avenues for sustainable development. It promotes creative industries and cultural entrepreneurship as sources of creation of millions of jobs worldwide, especially for young boys and girls like you. Culture is sustainable development accelerator whose potential has been recognized in the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, which was adopted by United Nations in September 2015. And as we talk today about the development, please let me underline that several decades of international development programs have shown that there is no single development model that can be applicable to all countries and to all cultures. Acknowledgement of cultural diversity is an important prerequisite to help to implement appropriate development programs. But at the same time, let me underline that no one may evoke cultural diversity as an excuse to infringe human rights and to limit their scope of. And your meeting taking place today in the House of United Nations Human Rights Council. This is extremely symbolic and highly important. Respecting cultural diversity also is respecting human rights and human dignity. At UNESCO, we believe that celebrating cultural diversity broadens our horizons and promotes human rights that unite us. The enemies of human rights always attack cultural diversity, which symbolize the freedom to be and freedom to think. And we must be all united against these acts. And I believe that during your debates today, you will talk, discuss, and negotiate about peace and how to build peace. Solidarity and dialogue are strongest foundations for peace, guided by equality, respect, and mutual understanding. And UNESCO calls to build peace primarily in the minds of men and women, in the minds of young people, through education, science, culture, and communication. And we believe that prevention of conflicts and wars are the best way of building peace. And this should be achieved primarily through intercultural dialogue. We must understand and recognize that such diversity, if we are to strengthen cooperation among states, to take up common challenges together, and to learn to live together in a modern societies. Therefore, dear participants, let me conclude by appealing to you to contribute to the improvement of our overall intercultural skills through education, through arts, through sports, through language learning, and to enhance cultural diversity for the benefit for all. Thank you very much, and I wish you a very fruitful debate during today's meeting. Thank you.